So, hello everybody! Scatlink here. We're off for the next live stream of Shadow Man. I believe we've confirmed that this is probably the 9th one thus far, so... But we're near the end, I would like to hope. We've done a bunch of stuff in the London sewers. We took down Jack the Diddler and 2 other members of Legions 5 that were the 2 that we've effectively rematched. I've got 1 Extractor from our previous... escapades to clear out the areas that we've already been through, like the cageways. But I'm still missing 1, and there is a location that I haven't been to yet. So, yeah, it's kind of spat me back at the beginning of the Paths of Shadow, or Paths of Prophecy, whatever. So I need to get back. So yeah, the chat is filled with hype right now, and we need to... capitalize on that hype, I guess. I couldn't think of the right word. Get this enemy out of the way. We're actually maxed out on everything that we could possibly do at the moment. And we're missing... We also got... Yeah, we also got another health upgrade. So, controller feels a little bit more sensitive. I don't know what's up with that. But yeah, we need to be back in this area. I need to climb back up and get into one of these doorways. But yeah, we got another health extension, so we're pretty much as strong as we're going to get. Unless we do go for 100%, and we might do, not entirely too sure. I mean, since we've come this far, I mean, how many souls have I got right now? 107 out of 120. And the last two of Legion will give us another 2 regardless, and we're going into a new area anyway, so... not that one, it's this one. Because we've got some new dialogue to listen to when we actually get into the next area. Should have just started here, really, but the game plopped me all the way over there, so whatever. Shoot these pots, just in case if I need anything. I don't think I do. Let's just go straight in. Why did he drop there for a second? I think the only other time that that's happened is when we're heading to the asylum front gates.
Do not walk softly into the jaws of the dragon. Do not accept the loathsome embrace of the beast at the heart of the horror, but instead discover that fearsome face, teeth bared, eyes aspark with ice-cold hate, sinews braced for the fall. And yet, I feel the beast does not await me at the maze's dark core. I am on the edge of knowing, and yet I am afraid that the knowledge will cause me to walk, a willing sacrifice, into the jaws of the dragon.
I think that is the last of all the poetry we're going to get from a writer that had to flunk his course, and my Steam overlays broke again. I couldn't see the latest comments. Anyone else here fans of Cyborg Kuro-chan? Welcome to the Undercity. You know, I raised my brightness throughout the last, at near the end of last stream, and yet it still hasn't done much for me. That is not what I wanted. I want the in-game options. Let's just raise it to 75. I'll see if that does anything. Nope, it is still legit dark, so you know what? I will definitely need this. I am taking this advice to heart now because I forgot that there was actually built-in stuff. But the thing is, throughout last live stream as well, in the depths of the London sewer system and subways, is that check in the manual. There's a torch I haven't found yet. I haven't found a torch, and that's basically what but this is the flame bow or or whatever. But it doesn't require voodoo. And if I'm in live side, I could use it without eating up my voodoo energy. So, I'm missing a torch somewhere. If anyone can point me to where that is, then please do so, because clearly, I am missing something. Also, I forgot that if I do want to actually use the shotgun, if I so wish, we need this one cheat on, because it's the only cheat that is useful, because now it is available. I do not want it, though. I want to keep this on for now, so I can still see what I'm doing. Right, so what do I do here? Oh, okay! Hello there, buddy. Can I just burn you? They're trying to stab me with chainsaws. Maybe if you swing it around, you might be better with hitting me. I'm not even doing much else other than pumping them with half-charged shots at this point. I'm just killing them all. Oh, Twitch Dundee. Hello there. Welcome to the stream. We just started Shadow Man. We just started the stream, and we're in the final end of Deadside, effectively. So, and I'm not entirely too sure where I want to go. We got options, so I guess I'll go in here first. And Live-side torch at Avery Marks. Illustrated world map with the yeah, I have got the illustrated map as a PNG file, because I have used it in the archived edited videos of this for reference and all that. But we haven't actually gone at Avery Marks, and so that's probably why I haven't bumped into it yet. So maybe I was, funnily enough, once again when we were having the vote, I should have went with Avery instead of go. But then again, he didn't get many votes when I was holding the vote. But if he did get the vote, we could have went there before Jack, but everyone said Jack, and yeah, Dundee is one of my usual viewers. Oh, okay. I guess you forward him the link. Hello there, good sir. Right, so we cleared that area out. Let's check over this way. If I keep going back and forward, it's because I'm trying to be thorough. Not that way. Let's go up this way, I guess. I don't know where I'm going. So what's the premise of this game? We are Michael Loire, the latest incarnation or bearer of the Mask of Shadows to become the Shadow Man. He's not the first, but he is the latest chronologically. And we've got to stop the apocalypse from happening by stopping Legion and his many followers. You know, we are Legion for we are many. That's going back on myself, so that's not correct. But yeah, we got to pretty much stop him from bringing about apocalypse. One of his leaders was Jack the Ripper, and we took him out last time. So, yeah, we're just trying to power up in order to do so. Yeah, we are in Deadside, the place where everyone goes without exception where they die. There's a lot of lore to soak up, so if you're one of those lore hounds, this probably would be up your alley. And this place is dark beyond belief. Even with the flame bedeau. Oh, I can actually get up there. What the heck? Oh, not that bit, though. Oh, maybe I can't walk up there and I just got lucky. Okay, I can walk on what looks to be red brambles underneath me. I mean, this makes sense. It's at the depths of Darkside, so it would be the darkest of Darkside. So, there is a ledge here. I need to put my stuff away. I cannot see a flipping thing. And my gun went back on that button because I accidentally accessed the menu. For flip's sake. I did not mean to use that. Every stream, I have to get used to the controls again. Come on, light up, please. Thank you. I can now see something. I don't know if there is a devil. I would say we're just taking out Legion. But at this point, we're just stopping him. Oh, hello there. Speaking of what we have equipped. Seriously, I can see the item that I'm holding more than my surroundings. It's weird. Even when it's not set ignited. Legion is the devil. Mark 5 verse 9. Oh, fair enough then. I do not follow much of the Bible. Am I going too far? I mean, like, I went up here because I didn't see where else I could... I didn't want to miss out on this ledge. Because that looked like it went further onwards. I guess if I miss something, I'll have to come back and not come up this way. Backtracking will be a thing. Last stream, he took on... No, Jack the Diddler, actually. Because he freaking diddled me by making me go around Bloody Rosie. I'm into the Greek version of Hell. Hellbound's River Styx. Oh! I just got a fast travel point. That's helpful. Alright. It's a little bit more brighter over here. So what I'm going to do is head back now that I have this warp point. And I am going to check out that other way that I didn't go. Because this is clearly the correct way to go. And I don't want to miss things. Bible's on its second series. It's compelling... The Bible's on its second series! I had a feeling it was a work of fiction. And of course I mean that as a joke and not actually by triggering people. Oh! I had to jump up there. It was a one-way thing. I thought it curved around. Fair enough, I'm just going to use the book, so I can just go straight here. We are in the Undercity, as you said. I didn't realise that that was actually the name of the area. I thought you were just saying it. Oh yeah, looks like it is, but it actually is. Reminds me of Slender for some reason. Oh, hello there. You know what, I can snipe you from down here, mate. Because when I was editing the last live stream, I had to actually raise the brightness and contrast quite a bit, because you couldn't even see anything in the video itself. But I did raise the brightness near the end of last live stream, and yet apparently that's made no difference, because I've raised it a bit more, and it still hasn't made much of a difference. So it's intended to be this dark, and you're intended to use these items to see your surroundings. So raising it kind of ruins the atmosphere, in a way. It's effectively the lowest circle of hell or layer. What's in here? Little stock room. I can actually see under here. Thing is, I'm eating up a lot of my voodoo by using this, but I can't use the torch in Deadside, even if I had it. So it's just a flashlight, really. Put my stuff away. It's actually not that bad over here now I think about it. I can actually see. Yeah, you know what other game like has creepy teddy bears and all that? Evil Twin Cyprian's Chronicles. And that was a game that my mum has played. Ha! I just had a feeling I could make it to this, like, pipe, and it just gave me a cheat code. Well, that's a start. Games tell you to turn your focus doing it instead of up. Yeah. Because they want you to get the full creep factor. So what did we just unlock? Play as Duppy. Duppy? This can stack. Oh, it's those little slasher things that we fight. Not the Twiglet guys, but the other guys. Oh god, we look more skeletal than we usually do. Should we play with this for a bit? The bear belonged to the main character's younger brother. Yeah, I know that. It belonged to Luke. But I was talking about Cyprian's Chronicles. So it's like, he's a creepy teddy bear, and yet he's the one you got to go save or something. Want it in that button. I'll leave it at that for now. Let's jump back down then. Actually, I could have made that. If I was allowed to stand on it. I didn't think about that. Yeah, look at us. In fact, if I go in here, we can actually get a better look at what we look like here. Yeah, look at that. Is this another Valiant Comics anti-hero or villain or something? Because, I mean, we've already been Bloodshot. And he's a Valiant Comics anti-hero. Ah, spoilers! Spoilers, mate. I mean, I kind of got the idea of that. Because we saw him in the, you can't jump on that. I kind of got the idea that Luke was being held here because we saw him in the engine and he ran away. Nettie was saying, oh yeah, it's just the Dark Souls playing tricks on you to, you know, woo you with their power or something. But then, what was it? What was his name? Marcus? Nettie's file. Yeah, Marco Cruz. He actually mentioned Luke to Mike, but right before we threw down with him the first time. So I kinda, you know, got the idea of that. But yeah, please refrain from spoilers in the chat. This is blind. If I ask for help, that's fine. But you know, unless I'm really stumped on where to go, like where the hell the torch was. I mean, that was helpful because I asked for that and I didn't know where it was, and we can't even access it right now. I mean, we probably could because now I have a spare extractor, but there's no point going back until I get the other one, and that's the one on the pedestal that we saw during the pans, the camera pans in the intro. I do have Danganronpa. I was actually gifted that to me by Meryl as a because he wanted to treat me for breaching a certain milestone of subscribers. So it was like, thanks for that, mate. Haven't got to it though, but it would be probably something to do live stream. Probably not as like a thing to upload, but you know. Okay, I'm a little bit confused on where I need to go here. Kind of jumping around, I'm not finding any place to go. So I'll probably head back up here. Looks like I can jump up here, but I'm not having much luck. Oh, I can, I just wasn't making it. Okay. Love the music of this level. The PS1 version of Lab for Ducks uses this track as well. I think the N64, and I did press jump for fuck's sake. But yeah, I think the N64 and the PS1 version are pretty much similar. It's just that, obviously, the N64 version has a higher resolution but compressed sound in comparison to the PS1, where it has higher resolution, well, it has lower resolution but higher quality sounds. So it's like the reverse. Obviously, the PC and the Dreamcast version are better, but I would say the Dreamcast version, despite not ever knowing about it, is better, because the PC version, especially the version on Steam, which is just the original release, doesn't support controllers properly, which is why I'm playing the N64 version here. In widescreen, no less, so... because it actually looks pretty good in widescreen. Obviously, that's using a plugin on emulator, but hey, presentation. And the sound design's still not that bad. Still got full voice acting. Right, I can't really see you, but I can kill you, so it's fine. Right, you're done. And what hit me there? You. There we are. N64, PC, then they adapted it for Dreamcast. I think the PS1 version came shortly after the N64 version, because it was an easy conversion, and then obviously they kept improving the game and just thought, you know what, we'll release that version on PC. I mean, the only difference is textures and maybe some kind of room difference, but other than that, it's the exact same experience. And there's a remastered version coming out for the Switch sometime next year, so that's hype. I talked about that last time as well. Alright, so I've activated something. Mascot's the teddy bear. One heck of a split personality. The PS1 version is legendary badly optimized. I'm guessing it has worse frame rate as well then. And it was just a port that they chucked out there, because I do have that. In fact, that's the manual I reference. Because, I mean, all the manuals are the same, obviously, but I have a physical PS1 version. My dad used to have the N64 version, borrowed from a friend. I have seen the PC version in person. Never a Dreamcast version. And that's probably why I couldn't figure out what I needed to do. Can I get on here? Yeah, I can. Ah, this must be... ah, this is how you get up here. I see. I cannot see a thing again. Let's get this out. Let's drop down for a second. I'm walking on gratings. I'm just checking for any pots. I mean, oh, that reminds me. In editing, I do know that I have missed a few pots in the goddamn subway where we fought Jack the Diddler, but thankfully they're not so far out of the way. They're all in the shortcut area. The ones that I noticed during editing, anyway, when I raised up the contrast, because they were invisible to me during playing the game. So, I am aware that I do need to go back. So we'll do that at some point. I mean, I can easily warp there. So there's nothing here. Just being, again, thorough. I fell. Wait, can I not get back up there? Not unless I put my stuff away first. That torch is not infinite. It very slowly eats away at my voodoo energy. Which absolutely sucks, but what can you do? Yeah, I just said. Oh, it knocked me off as soon as I got up there. God damn it. Right, come on. Up we get. Jump! There we are. Okay, we're good. So we're on this part. This goes fast. Wait, is that... oh, there's an entryway there. Okay. So anything else here? Doesn't seem like it. Actually, how many... oh, there's only 3 Dark Souls in this area. Not that many. I mean, most of them are still missing in the engine, but we're going to be accessing those probably in a... I wasn't ready. In a similar manner to taking the back door from Jack the Ripper when we beat him. I don't know why I keep referencing him as his full name. I mean, he kept talking to Michael by talking about his full name. So, I keep missing where I need to go. It goes too fast for me to react. Like, in comparison to Shadow Man's speed. It feels like I'm just derping about, but I am trying my hardest to try and move around in the darkness here. What's that little ledge that I was on? For flip's sake. Where was that little ledge? Was it over here? It was here. This is the ledge I was on about. And then if I make my way back this way... Yeah, it's here. This is where I need to be. Hop up, quick! He back jumped even though I was holding forward. Get me up, please. Thank you. Jump. Take that off. Right, let's get aligned. Let's start walking now. No! Come on, grab the ledge, you melon! Thank you. Made it in there. Somehow I finangled it. It's fine. Shadow Man on a Sega Saturn. I don't know if you could get away with that. I don't think it would have the processing power, would it? I mean, it's on Dreamcast already. I mean, if it was, it would be the PS1 version, just ported, I guess. Or slightly demaked. What do I want? Yeah, I want the thing again. This is going to be a thing. It seems like I can't get through one of these streams without using this thing recently. Oh, as soon as I try to whip it out, I have light. A bit of light. Oh, this one's inactive. I see. Shadow Man in Maker 2. No thanks? I'm not totally sure how that would work. There's cat... Did I miss any parts in the previous room? Even though I think I was being thorough as I could be. We'd have to use sprites instead of character models. Yeah, it'll probably have to take the Doom approach and be first person. Small Caddo here. I mean, I'm scaling down this room and it feels like Icon. Wait, what? I hear enemies. Nope, but potentially. Okay. I think I've been thorough enough around here. Let's get back to over here and jump down here. Let's walk around the edge, see what we get. I'm getting fired at, it's fine, I'm moving fast enough, they can't get me. Unless they're right in front of me. Lap of Honor. I'm just beginning to run low on voodoo here. Right, full loop. Let's drop. Oh yeah, greetings folks. You know what, let's swap, get this out, and hapoosh! Actually, you know what? Screw you both! I'm just gonna walk away and let you both die a painful death. Unless they all snipe at me at the same time and my health just drops massively. The bomb didn't even go off. I wanted to be Flash. Well, that bloody sucks, don't it? I wanted to be Flash. I lay a bomb. I don't even know if it killed them because I'm nowhere near it now. I'm asking for a Saturn engine very similar to Quake 2. Someone has played Saturn, played several games. I've never owned a Saturn. I think the... How did I not grab that? I think the only, the only Sega console I've ever owned is a Mega Drive. Or, as the US would call it, a Genesis. But here it's a Mega Drive. And, you know, Power Regions and all that. I had a Mark II. In fact, I've had a few Mark IIs, and they've all had the same issue. The sound doesn't work. But now I have a Mega Drive Mini, which I might, which I'll probably be streaming. So, yeah, keep an eye on that. But yeah, so I've seen Master Systems, haven't really played one. I have a Dreamcast actually. I tell a lie. I do have a Dreamcast. Library's pretty substantial. Got it all for like 20 or 30 quid or something stupid. Quite a good deal. Isn't the Saturn just basically all the add-ons of the Mega Drive as its own console? Technically, because doesn't it not have a cartridge port for 32X games, and if you have a Sega CD or something, you can pop that into the thing and that would work as well, because it's got the hardware for 32X in it. I mean, what was the point of the 32X, seriously? Right, let's activate this. Yeah, the bomb didn't kill them. The bomb did kill the other two, by the way, but I had to shoot the other two. So the bomb did kill them, I just didn't get to experience it, sadly. Alright, that's complicated. It's a double level. And it's showing me the cutscene for quite a while. That went on for a bit. Right, anything else down here? Not exactly. So I'm going to climb back up here. Why can you not grab that? Going to be fussy because it's a slope, aren't we? Sometimes I question the platforming in this game. I mean, he's got a long reach. He just doesn't get a lot of height. He can definitely handle 3D better than the 32X. Well, what's the cartridge port on the top of the Saturn then? Or is it just backwards compatible because, you know, if people didn't want to buy the mushroom, they could have just used it through the console so it had a bit of an extra library. I mean, I've watched AVGN quite a bit, I've even watched the Gaming Historian, but there's still a few things I'm a little bit hazy on. It's like a PS1 behind developed for the cartridge from memory cards! God damn! That sounds weird. Right, what just happened? I fell, didn't I? I did press the jump button to jump. Oh, I was on the edge. This is dumb. Why is it so dark? I know it's called dark, not Darkside, excuse me, Deadside. But it doesn't have to be so bloody dark to the point you can't see what you're doing. I mean, we've got to that stage in the game, and we haven't really had lighting issues throughout the entirety of the game up to this point. Or up to last stream's point, but it is starting to become a bit of a hassle. Right, I just want... not the gun. The flame bedeau. I keep accessing the menu, so it keeps taking away my equipped item. There we are, I'm on it. Now where are we? I gotta jump to the next level, am I? I just gotta jump it. Nope. I gotta find a platform to jump onto. Actually, this costume kind of looks like what Shadow Man looks like on the screenshots at the back of the box for the sequel. Because he looks a lot less human with a bunch of tattoos and more like a walking skeleton zombie thing. I don't know if that's because his powers have become even better in the sequel, so to the point that he doesn't need the tattoos anymore. But I don't know. Alright, so there's a room there. I think that's actually where I came from, so I don't want to go that way. Is it this way then? I hope I'm not going back on myself. No, I'm going back on myself. That's wrong. Because that machine's active and I haven't, and that means I've already activated it, so that's not correct. You could easily fit the rest of Shadow Man's levels on the set if you reduce the number of 3D characters like Knights did. I've heard of Knights, I've heard good things. Right, just a question. Have I missed any other offshoots of this route? Just two pathways, one in, one out. Fair enough, thank you. Al Barog, you're awesome. I mean, you've been commenting a lot in the YouTube archived videos of this that I've been editing up. Obviously, you're not going to get the edited shenanigans here, but you are getting the live experience. And I appreciate you, good sir. Thank you for sticking with the thing despite not being in the actual live streams until now. Glad you could join us. I'm actually impressed with what this game is. I mean, it is definitely a Metroidvania. I mean, that's been cemented, and it will probably go alongside the rest of the Metroidvanias once it comes to Switch. And then a lot more people will know about it, and that will be bloody awesome. People will get into it. They'll discover the Bloodshot costume like I did, get into the nitty-gritty of all that, then they'll discover Jason David Frank playing the character at one point for the massive crossover, and then it's just going to unfold. It's funny how things connect. Due to people or franchises, references, connections, all that sort of stuff. It's amazing. Always wanted Knights on Dreamcast. She's female. I thought Knights was gender neutral. I think that's what Alex Magni is actually on about. It's like, if you say so. I believe it's... I believe Knights is gender neutral. I mean, to be honest, like, from one shot, Nico, gender neutral to a certain point. Frisk and Kara from Undertale, gender neutral. But I see pretty much all of them as female. And Knights does have more of a feminine style, but you can't really judge. I just see Nico, Frisk and Kara as female. I think I see Chris more of from Deltarune as a male again now. I keep flip-flopping between the two. I think fan art has something to say about that for the most part, so... Because there's a lot of KFC going on. You know, Chris, Frisk, Kara. I like how the shots give me a little bit of field of view. I would if... Wait, is there a Knights game on Dreamcast? Because I don't know any good Saturn emulators, so I would want to know if there's a Knights game on Dreamcast. If so, I could probably hunt a copy down, but money's tough. Hello, Govey. Hell yeah, just got a Dark Soul. I mean, after all that platforming, I sure do feel rewarded.